Oh, after that slight detour, let's go ahead and hit up the quest for Count Reuven's treasure. Assuming, of course, that we don't run into some other quest, but hey. Alright, I'm sorry, I just can't not kill some of Whorson's henchmen. If you're slime enough to have worked for Whorson, then I just gotta kill you. Kind of feel like it's a requirement. Oh, okay, this way. We'll find old Siggy eventually. Siggy Djikstra, Siggy Reuven, whatever. Oh, geez, what was that? Oh, I jumped on the fire. Rather than set me on fire, it makes blood spurt everywhere because, you know, that's the way it works, right? Man, Siggy, you haven't even reopened your bathhouse yet? What are you thinking?
Got a minute?
I do. What do you want?
Well, what happened to Dandelion?
Listen, Dandelion's missing. Any idea what might have happened to him?
Same thing that happens to anyone who steps on Junior's toes.
Nah, he's not
He's
dead.
surrounded by splendid virgins who ply him with sparkling wine and pastries stuffed with nightingales' tongues. Come, Geralt, what do you think's happened to him? I reckon he's at the bottom of the pontar, trussed up with the strings of his own mandolin.
Yeah.
Loot.
As far as I'm concerned, he might as well be
Loot.
rotting down there with a goddamn trombone.
Yeah, there we go. Why so irritable?
Seem a bit prickly. Something bothering you?
Sorry. I know I've been unbearable lately. But at my age, the menopause, what with hot
He is
flushes
such
and
a right
violent
asshole.
mood swings.
I think that's why I like
Djikstra,
him.
Men don't get menopause. You know that, don't you?
Yes, you moron. I also know you don't actually give a shite about my problems. What do you want?
You got me. Need work. Thought you might throw some my way. Monster trouble, that sort of thing.
Yeah. Might be able to help me, in fact. And if you did, why then I might be inclined to ask after Dandelion. Establish what happened to him.
There we go. You'll pay me on top of
Get
that,
paid
right?
On top of that, right?
Nothing for free, eh? Did you bargain this hard when Emma wanted to hire you?
Yes. I don't even remember what he's talking
Who
about.
told you?
What do you mean, who? Emma did. I could never reveal my sources to you or anyone else. It would be fucking unprofessional.
Not just
But we've
unprofessional.
chatted enough.
Fucking
Yeah,
unprofessional.
I'll pay you. Count on it. So, can I count on you?
Yes, fine.
Maybe I can help. What do you need?
I'd rather show than tell. Picture's worth 1,000 words and all that tripe. Ah, and you do realize, if you say anything about what you see here to anyone, it'll mean a razor between your ribs.
Yeah, but the guy's
Figured
got to
as
be
much.
able to sneak up on me first.
One last request. Oh, let's call it what it is. A command. Don't draw your sword unless I ask you to.
Okay. Is this why you haven't opened up your, or reopened up your bathhouse? Ain't talking about a complicated contraption here, I mean, really.
Be so kind as to follow me.
Massive brace on his ankle from where Geralt broke it in The Witcher 2. Alright, Siggy, let's go.
Oh, Bart, not again.
Bart.
Bart, stop that, now.
Mad. But make Siggy lose, Jorfun.
Beating your head against the wall won't change that.
But it might just bring the wall down.
But less thinky. But less thinky. But sadless.
Where'd you get the troll?
From Zerrikania. Won him. Card game with a camel merchant.
Your jokes are getting better by the minute.
See me smiling? I'm dead serious.
But I bumpy horses. Hot there. Siggy but take. Good Siggy.
Don't seem to
You
have
gotta
trouble
love it.
communicating with the troll. Why'd you bring me down here?
Take note of that hole. We'll come back to it later.
Okay.
And see that door? Vault behind it, until recently filled with Novigrad crowns and countless other valuables.
But God. Then boom! Jorfun go!
Translating into common, someone fucking made off with nearly 20 tons of my gold and all the lighter stuff. And you will help
20
me
tons
get it
of
back.
gold. God, that would be amazing to have.
Why don't you handle this? Gotta have connections in the underworld. What do you need a witcher for?
Yeah.
The gold wasn't mine alone. See, I run a members-only savings club, a bank for the initiated.
A mob
For reasons
bank.
that should be obvious. I prefer it if my temporary liquidity problems remained private. So I need an outsider.
How do you know you can trust me?
I don't. Counting on your survival instinct. Slip up, and I'll kill you.
Siggy, why do you think that you're capable
But
of
sorry.
killing Geralt?
But
I mean,
jump
really.
that good.
Fine. I'll help you.
You're not exactly bursting with enthusiasm.
Witcher mutations. They strip us of emotion. I'd be jumping for joy otherwise. All
I
right.
love these two
Ought to look
together.
around. But first, some questions.
I'm all ears.
You should be.
How much was it all worth? Got an approximate idea?
Why the fuck do you care? Figuring your finder's fee. Don't get your hopes up.
Know you too well for that. Just prefer to know what I'm looking for.
3 crates of Nilfgaardian florins, a chest of emeralds, rubies and topazes, silver candlesticks and platters. I could go on.
Shiny Jorfun. Oh, God.
I wonder what Chorfun is supposed to be.
Anyone see what
I'm
happened?
probably
Other than
an
Bar?
idiot for not knowing,
No.
but
And the vault's location is known only to the treasure's co-owners. Well, and the thieves.
What about upstairs? Anything unusual happened in the bathhouse the day of the break-in?
No. Happen swears it was calm as ever. The usual customers, no incidents. Bloody bucolic.
Take it the thieves got in through the hole behind you.
You're a regular fucking master sleuth. Any other brilliant deductions you want confirmed? The year, maybe? Bloody name of Redania's king?
No, but I am wondering, for instance, how that hole got there.
Oh, no. Boom. Hole. But look, won't go. But look, no. Only sleep. Bad shrooms. Head falls.
Let's see. Let's talk about the boom first.
Boom. Can you elaborate?
Boom. Big. This like.
I'll elaborate.
Okay.
Explosion. Big enough to blow that fucking hole in the wall, separating the vault from the sewers.
Gotten pretty good at communicating with this troll.
Lots of prior experience. Worked with idiots my whole life.
Okay. And the shrooms.
Bad mushrooms? What's that about?
Pops mold. The spores are highly toxic. One whiff and you're dead. Unless you're a troll, that is.
Yes. But. Troll.
Not talking to you, dimwit. Where was I? Ah, mold spores. They cover the walls of the sewers other side of the vault. Actually thought it was a good thing, you know? A bit of extra protection. Thieves found a way through it.
That's interesting.
Bart, you see them?
But through hole. Once see boom. Got what?
I don't know why I laugh so hard every time one of the trolls speaks, but I find that to be the funniest thing in the game, is the trolls talking.
Jafun gone. Bad troll.
You're okay.
Now. Stiff upper lip.
What is this? Siggy being nice to something?
Try to track down the thief yourself?
Of course. Hired this lummox Fonce, thick enough not to ask questions. We knocked back some pops antidote and entered the sewers. Soon after, I returned alone.
Why is
What
that?
happened?
Lad started belching something horrendous. I mean, burps with so much mass the walls shook. Told him, Fonce, stop. You're in the presence of a count. Well, former count, but still. And then he puked up. Up came most of the antidote. Lost his protection.
That's
Tried to
not
pull him
cool.
out. Then I heard a bubbling. Something crawled out of the water. I value the lives of my men, I do. But I value my own even more. Dropped Fonce and ran like hell.
Well, clearly you couldn't really fight with your leg, the way it is.
Describing this something that crawled out of the water?
No. Doesn't mean I can, though. Air in the sewer's thick with spores. Can hardly see a thing down there.
Must have noticed something. Was it...
No! Didn't notice a fucking thing. Didn't do a taxonomic field analysis either. I know it's an inconvenience to you,
what a
but I felt
dick.
I should get the hell out of there as fast as I could.
Alright, we'll look around the
Should
sewers.
look around the sewers. Got any more of that Pop's antidote?
Have a few vials left. Got the formula too. Disgusting swill, to be honest. But it'll save your life. Here.
Thanks.
Thanks.
You've naught to thank me for, literally. You're no good to me if you suffocate. Listen, I'll be upstairs if you need me. Sight of this empty vault's giving me an ulcer. Good luck to you.
Alright.
Dandelion. Edges curled out. You got yourself into wall 2. Those drain pipes seem to converge here.
Flew
Pipes,
backwards,
great.
huh?
Explosion crumpled it like a piece of paper. And there's mortar on the bars. So it was in place at the time of the explosion. Blast tore it from the wall. No traces of magic. This was no spell. It was a bomb. Now why am I not finding pieces of it? Could be the current swept them away.
Could be.
Bits of pipe clear over here. Must have been one powerful blast.
Yep. I can't remember how this was done, but of course, by doing the Get Junior quest first, we all know that Dandelion was involved in this. Nope, wrong. Okay, the Pops mold isn't the kind that explodes. Alright, Pops mold antidote. Is it going to make me remake it? Because for God's sakes, it's not like I, It's not like I didn't have it already. Interesting. And I clearly have no idea where the rest of the upgrades for these, for those particular potions are. Really? Alright, so I should have Pop's mold and antidote somewhere in here. This is ridiculous that it's taking me this long to find the goddamn thing. Oh, it's already on my inventory, that's why.
Shouldn't
There.
go any further without taking an antidote.
I thought
Witcher's potions were vile.
Okay. I love how it puts the whole
Fine grading.
route on my...
Couldn't push much through that.
puts the darn current on my map. As if I couldn't just follow the,
Drowners. Of course.
And apparently the, Pop's mold has no effect on the drowners.
Definitely came through here.
Alright. I'm sure that won't be the only drowner we face going through here, so...
Another trinket.
Yeah, I keep running through here thinking I'm gonna find something.
Thought Djikstra hired.
Another thug.
Djikstra didn't mention anyone else. Must be on the Dandelion's crew. Vomit everywhere. The antidote too. Down need to burn the corpses. Otherwise, miners will never stop congregating.
Alright, there's one corpse. Where's the other corpse? There he is.
Maybe now the Dremels will go feed elsewhere.
Or, you know, not. Okay. This is the sewer room? Not the room in the sewers, the sewer room. Always gotta have alcohol. Can't make potions without them. Speaking of potions, let's, there. Locked. Okay.
Bottom of a container. Silver cylinder, most likely. Runes etched in the bottom. It's warped, probably by the explosion. Bomb part. Must be. Smells like wyvern oil and caramel. That'd be it down here. Time to see Djikstra.
Caramel? I think he talks about it later, why it makes a difference.
Gold coin. Trail ends here. Dandelion must have loaded the treasure onto a boat.
Alright. Well, it's great that we know that, but, oh hey, look at that. It's a treasure chest. So it looks like there's no other real reason to be out here. Okay. Rather than run through the sewers, we'll just walk back and talk to Djikstra. Oh, it wasn't that appetizing. Alright, what else we got, Djikstra? Hello, Happen.
Got a minute?
I do. What do you want?
Well, I'll tell you what I found.
Done. Examined every nook of the sewers near your vault.
Well, learn anything?
Yeah, I learned a little bit, but... Alright.
Bits of treasure dropped out of the crates, left a clear trail. You know, like the fairy tale, with the crumbs.
I know the one. Hansel, Gretel, burning witches. Very fitting for Novigrad.
Trail leads to the river where the sewer lets out. Breaks off there. My bet, they loaded the treasure onto a boat.
Yeah, a cart drawn by sewer rats does seem unlikely. And since boats don't leave trails, it amounts to fuck all.
Well, geez, you asshole.
Found a second corpse, one of the thieves. Threw up the antidote just like your man Fonz.
A beautiful death. Anything on the body?
No.
Not much. Empty vial.
Wouldn't have left him behind if he was anybody. Common porter, must be. Knew nothing, means nothing. Dead end. Literally.
Yeah, and the BAMF.
Seems to me a bomb blew the wall open. Look.
Bottom of a silver cylinder, probably. Covered in runes. Interesting. Any idea what it contained?
Recognized some ingredients by their scent. Wyvern oil and sugar.
Sugar? Geralt, I'm in no mood for jests.
Neither am I.
Nor am I. Just saying what I found. Bomb contained sugar.
Let's think. Sugar would react violently with sulfuric acid.
See, this
Not
guy's
so
not as
violently
dumb
to cause
as he
explosion.
appears.
Didn't know you were versed in alchemy.
Dabbled in it a bit while at Oxenford Academy. But this is no time to reminisce. You're to find my treasure, not write my biography. Know anything else about this bomb? Anything at all?
Bomb went off inside a drainage pipe embedded in the vault wall. But the grate at the end of the pipe was in place when the blast happened, meaning...
The bomb must have found its way into the pipe from inside the bathhouse.
Indeed.
Exactly. Might have gone something like this. Perpetrator started emptying one of the pools, then dropped the bomb down the drain.
The bomb flowed down with a runoff, came to rest on the grate, and, to quote Bart, big boom.
Yep.
Drain pipes are only promising lead. We just need to know which pool it's connected to.
Yes. Appen keeps a record of guests. Should be able to tell us who used that pool the day of the break-in. You've not done badly.
Feel
Well,
honored to be
thanks.
acknowledged.
Oh,
Indeed.
that famous sarcasm. I missed it.
You know you did.
Really?
About as much as I'd miss a knife in my knickers. All right. You inspect the pools on the right, I'll take the ones on the left. Holler if you find anything.
Okay.
Nothing interesting.
Okay.
Something floating on the surface. Oil, looks like.
Yeah. Hey, Siggy. Well, is that it? Ah, there we
Silver
go.
lid. Matches the cylinder bottom I found in the sewer. Djikstra, come here.
Really? Like, nobody's gone through and cleaned shit up since then? Happen
Got
needs to be
something?
fired. That's
Yeah,
all I'm saying.
bomb
Happen
part.
is fired.
Happen. Drain pool 4, and bring me the guest book. Chop chop.
By the way, what about Happen? Could have overheard you mention the vault. Has access to the bathhouse whenever he wants.
Happen has numerous flaws. He's pompous, pretentious, can be a real prick sometimes, ironic as that may sound. But his loyalty is beyond question.
How can you be so sure?
Indeed.
Witches know their monsters, spies know their men.
You trusted
Okay.
Philippa Eilhart once too.
True. But I didn't pull Philippa Eilhart out of a Kaviri prison the night before her execution.
That's true.
Let's see what's on the bottom. Grate's been removed from the drain. meaning they flushed the bomb down here.
Happen. Who used this pool the day of the break-in?
Let me see. Bertold Heinz, town councilman, Josef Schweik, brewer, and Margrave Henkel.
Henkel? That's impossible.
Margrave Henkel, who's that?
Who was that, you mean? Old Coot's been eating dirt since last winter. Couldn't have been here the day of the break-in.
He's dead? I'd not heard.
Not surprising. The Honourable Margrave croaked in a brothel, decked out in leather lingerie, so the family held a hush-hush funeral. But I have my sources.
Yeah, I saw him that fateful day, Mr. Reuven. I'm certain of it.
Did you speak to him? Get a good look at him?
No.
We got a
He
Doppler.
merely passed by on the way in.
So you didn't see Henkel. You saw an impersonator. Think for once. They scooped out your balls, not your brain. And you, Geralt, start looking into this.
I gotta say it
Gotta
to him.
ask me nicely. I'm not one of your delivery boys.
Pardon my tone. I've grown accustomed to ordering folk around and barking as I do it.
Fine. Where should I start?
Henkel's
These two are
home.
great.
Derelict
I love
townhouse
these two
south of
together.
the main square. You might happen on some trace of this scoundrel we're looking for there. Well, off with you.
Alright. I knew that was gonna happen. There's a door over here somewhere, is there not? Yeah, there we go. Okay. Well, all's well and good. Looks like it's about good enough time to split the video here. I just hope I don't end up with like 7 minutes on the next video, but we'll see. We'll give it a shot.